Hi Autodesk University users, this is Randy Hilgers with your SofTutor tip of the day. Most of you who attended Autodesk University or Autodesk University virtual saw a lot of presentations that were really good, and it was a little hard to follow along with the presentations and learn by doing. But lucky for us, you can download the online classes and check them into SofTutor if you're a SofTutor author, and then use them to follow along, or if you have SofTutor authoring tools on your corporate network. To do that, you click here on Visit AU Online, and then you click up here to Online Classes. Search for whatever it is that you want to learn. I enjoyed the 3D classes, or the AutoCAD 3D classes, so if I want to learn AutoCAD 3D, I can type in AutoCAD or 3D. And JC taught some really nice classes, so what I thought I'd do is I'd download some of his classes and check them into SofTutor. So I just click on that. And notice right here where it says download screencast. So you can click on this. It'll pop up and say it wants to save the file. Now if Autodesk had saved the video, the WMV file, on their website, we could just link directly to their website and play the video from their website. But because they zip the video files up with a couple of other files, we need to download them, unzip them, and then check them into SofTutor. And if you're running SofTutor from your own corporate LAN, it's better to run it from the LAN than run it from the internet. You'll have a lot more functionality from it. So basically, take whatever videos you like, download them, and check them into your SofTutor. So I'm not going to download this because I've already downloaded it. It takes a little bit of time on our network. And I've saved them here in the Autodesk University folder. And then I've unzipped them, and if you look, it's a bunch of files. If you go into the content folder, here's a WMV file that you can check right into SofTutor. So actually, let me play that. And it starts off as a slideshow, which is a little boring, so we can skip across here. And we can basically get SofTutor to start so we can follow along with it. I'll show you how to do that. After you download it, we can just copy this, or we can I get those errors because I have to have the screen, when I'm doing a screen capture, I have to turn the performance of my monitor down. You won't see those errors. So we can take the video file and drag it into the SofTutor directory, into the video folders, and I've made a folder here called AU. So we'll just copy this in there. It'll take a couple of seconds. And then I'll rename the file so it makes more sense. I don't really have a clue what this means. So I just renamed this to be JC AutoCAD 3D, or okay. And if you really want to, you could have spaces in there, but it's probably best to put the underscore characters. Okay. Then what you want to do is you want to run SofTutor authoring tool and just add that into SofTutor. So we run the SofTutor authoring tool. That'll come up. Then we'll create a new book, and we'll call this AutoCAD 3D. And where are the video files? They're on my desktop in the SofTutor Video AU directory. Choose OK. Then we can add a topic. Section 1. And you can create a different section for each of the video files if you want to. Then we'll just browse for the video file. That's it. SofTutor will play it right away. let's pause this and we'll just scroll over the slideshow part here. And we'll just get to the meat and potatoes of the video. Somewhere around here. And as soon as I see that, I'll do a get start here. So I can do a get start when I want the video to start. I'll just do a get start there. And then when do I want the video to stop? Okay, it looks like it goes pretty much to the end. So we can say a get stop there, create the section. So now we have a, should start playing the video. Okay. Now what I can also do is I could index it, so if I had a lot of users on my network and I knew that JC was going to go over something that was of interest to us, I could find that area. Generally what you'll have to do is you'll watch through it and you go, oh, now he's talking about this, and then you can basically just say he talks about this, you do a get start, you do a get stop when he's done talking about it, and then you do a create the index. And you can index this so somebody can use it to quick search for features. I'll tell you what, I'll pause the video and I'll find a spot that we can index so you don't have to watch me play the video here. Okay, so right around here JC is talking about the shift middle mouse button for zoom and pan, and that's at about 11 minutes and 17 seconds into the video. So I'm going to choose get start there. I'll say middle mouse, zoom. Those are all keywords that I can search for that'll find this area. And actually I'm going to rewind this a little bit. I'll set it to be 15, maybe 14 seconds. Okay. And then I'll watch this and we'll decide where we want to stop it when he's done talking about the zoom and pan command.
It's still the best way to do what we're doing. Right? Shift middle mouse button is by far to be able to do that. In a few minutes we're going to take a look at some visual styles, but not a lot of them. But one of the visual styles that we...
Okay, so he basically just said shift middle mouse button. So we'll call that shift. We can make it look as pretty as we want it to look. Okay, then when I'm done I'll just create that index and it'll play that again for me so I can fine tune it.
Zoom and pan, we're going to start from simple to more complex. When we're zooming around or panning around, remember shift middle mouse button is still the best way to do what we're doing, right? Shift middle mouse button is by far to be able to do that. In a few minutes we're going to take a look at some...
Okay, now I was listening to him talking and he really did stop around 11:25. So this is an index that's going to go from 11 minutes and 14 seconds to 11 minutes and 25 seconds, and I'm just going to update that index. It'll play it again so I can preview it, and if I like it I can continue.
Zoom and pan, we're going to start from simple to more complex. When we're zooming around or panning around, remember, shift middle mouse button is still the best way to do what we're doing, right? Shift middle mouse button is by far.
Okay, good enough. Good enough with me. So you can go through this, or maybe even other AutoCAD users who use SofTutor, or other Augie users who are SofTutor authors, basically can create the databases, and you guys can all share them as well. But you can go through, index this so that people on your network that use SofTutor can follow along and learn by doing. So I'm not going to go through indexing the whole thing right now, but it's cool to know that you can download the videos off of the internet and basically just build SofTutors with the content that exists on the Augie or Autodesk University website. So I don't think you have the permissions to redistribute it, but if you're a member, you can download it and use it. And check with Autodesk first to make sure that you have permissions to put this on your network for everyone to learn. Okay, thank you very much.